Everybody, this is Rexx Rock. Right now, we're going to address some issues that need to be laid to rest. Listen up, thank you. This fight between champion Mike Tyson, glorified YouTuber boxer Jake Paul is bound to make headlines. Not just due to their age, but regarding their caliber. The caliber is not exactly the same. Mike Tyson grew up as nothing. From 16 to 19, just boxing every day. From nothing. 20 years of old, he was the youngest ever heavyweight champion in world boxing. That is absolutely incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Jake Paul started boxing at roughly the age of 26. Had around 7-8 matches. He had a few knockouts and he lost to Tommy Fury. The problem here is that with Jake Paul losing to Tommy Fury at the age of 27 years makes you look back to Mike Tyson at the age of 20 and who he was competing with. One person is of caliber. One person lacks caliber completely. But being 30 years younger than your combatant, that is a serious strike against Mike Tyson. Because we all know that basically, if a guy's 27 years old and quite fit, he can easily run rounds against any other 27-year-old who's quite fit. So what's Mike Tyson going to do when his multiple combos are up against a guy that's 30 years younger, who also says that being kind of fat is armor? That's what I want to know. Because easily, Mike Tyson is more experienced by far. He's also a killer. Every fight he says he's terrified. That's why he fights so good. He doesn't come in like Conor McGregor, who's bragging and on his high horse. He comes in level, which is a good thing for Mike Tyson. Jake Paul, on weigh-ins, holds one arm out and one arm in, close to his face, like he's an archer. Not a boxer, like an archer. And he stole that move off of somebody else, that pose, I can't remember who. So Jake Paul's going to feel more fresh, because he is. Mike Tyson's going to feel more weighed down. And I think that's the big problem, is because you shouldn't have people 30 years in age gap fighting fights. Mike Tyson could easily disturb and humiliate any human that is probably within his 20-year age gap. 20. And I'm going to stay there. Jake Paul, let's give him people who are his age with his age gap for, let's say, 10 years older, because he tends to fight 10 to 15 years older. So we don't know how this could be seen as a boxing match that's beyond an exhibition, because the fact is that this can't be a pro fight, because regarding who Mike Tyson is and regarding who Jake Paul is, it does not mean that it's fair, because it is far from fair. It isn't Jake Paul's advantage. And when you look at the betting odds, they clearly favor Jake Paul. Jake Paul just has to show up, take some hits, keep Mike Tyson at a bit of a distance, because we know Mike Tyson fights close. The reason he does that is because he's also relatively short to his opponents. So what he does is he gets close, hits very, very hard up to 3 rounds, and expects for the best. Jake Paul can just kind of pull through enough and probably still win the fight, and it most likely it will be on a split decision, and that's what's going to happen. It's going to be a split decision. So that's all I have to say right now, and my phone's already beeping on me. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, split decision for Jake Paul. That's my final account of this, and I've been talking about this for a long time. It's gonna be Mike Tyson standing up, Jake Paul standing up, split decision, Jake Paul wins. Was this fair? I do not believe so. Is Tyson a monster killer? He absolutely will always be. But if you are almost 60 years old, you shouldn't be fighting somebody that's almost 30 years old who has shown that they can land solid knockout punches. And Jake Paul has shown that, although he tends to fight non-boxers and people who also are way past their prime. So that's the best things that I have to say. It's going to be fantastic. I want nobody to get hurt, and I want it to be fantastic and enjoyable. I want Tyson to lay good blows. I want Jake Paul to lay good blows. Leave it to rest, and then the world will be good. So God bless them all, because we all need God's blessing. Anyway, thank you very much. Have a fantastic day. Best wishes. Rexx Roxx. This is Rexx Roxx signing out.